I'm yours. I'm yours. Oh, Jesus, I am yours. I am yours. Oh, whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? I am yours. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? I am yours. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? I am yours. I say, whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? Jesus, I am yours. Good afternoon. Welcome to Passion Pace Global Training Institute. This is Module 2, Introduction to AI and Data, Unit 13. This is AI and Data in Entertainment. So when you talk about entertainment, more of TikTok, Spotify, etc. Okay, we are the Revivalist Institute, empowering revivalists, operating on godliness and building legacy. This is the Digital Business Success Course, the Level 3 Diploma. This is also the cycle of revival to remind us that we're not just running the course like every other person is running. We're here to, by the help of the Holy Spirit, empower us. Of course, with the wisdom of God, with grace, to understand what our callings are, what stages, what's going on right now. The end time revival, how to prepare ourselves, and of course to make profit to be able to use to support the mission, the great commission that God has given to each and every one of us. So the learning intention really in this unit is that learners will be able to explore how AI can shape or has been shaping, especially with the data, entertainment platforms, music, videos, games, your social media, and as a creator and user, how you can wisely engage with this system and, of course, be creative with it. Okay, so again, by the end of this session, you should be able to now, do most of all that is on there, especially the TikTok and Spotify, how they use the algorithm, how the AI tools, how you can use them to create and remix content, how we talked about data and personalization in the previous units. Okay, so your entertainment experiences, how it personalizes it for you, and also to be able to design a content or discovery strategy using AI insights. So let's go. AI plus data entertainment engine. Remember what I said in this unit I've been mentioning, data. AI is not just operating on its by itself, data programmed into it. So AI then curates, recommends remixes based on the data. The data are everything we're doing online. Our behaviors are being tracked, our preferences, what's going on out there, what is trending is all being programmed. You can even check it on Google Trends. Okay, so we're all doing it together. They are shaping, they are understanding us. Yeah, they are hearing us, they are understanding what we see, what we are doing, and using it to provide like a solution for us to speed up everything we're doing. So Spotify, for instance, your AI play list is being built based on your listening habits. It doesn't just know that you need that song. I've seen that several times on YouTube. There are questions like, how does it know? Okay, so, and this is the reason why when you're advertising, they want us to have our thumbnail, all those things, sorted out properly so that it can be part of, it can be picked up as part of the algorithm and then showcased to people from whom the data has shown that they require the kind of information that you're giving. Like, for instance, I know that on YouTube, the videos I'm posting on there right now concerning this Passion Place Global Institute. It's not done, nothing done to it yet. So as you can see, it's not moving. Okay, even if you're going to do paid advert, you have some important things that we have to do first. Okay, so I know what I'm doing that is wrong, and this is the reason why I'm helping you as well. So don't forget that data is a lot. It's a lot. Millions of people, data is gathered from us, and this is where the global trend comes from. And with that machine learning, okay, that when all this data are imputed into that machine, it predicts moods, genre, and the time of the day, and then it's able to personalize it for you another time, what you want, what you're feeling like. Okay, so TikTok, what is the algorithm stage? It tracks your watch time, your like, your skips, your shares. Okay, and then all those little behaviors, it's tracking them, and it's able to then recommend what content you're likely to listen to. Sometimes it's wrong, don't get me wrong, because I see some things that I'm like, excuse me, I don't want to watch this. Okay, viral, of course, it's optimized for engagement, not really for quality. Okay, so you can check TikTok Creator Center to see that. Also, the Netflix and YouTube, I've mentioned it earlier. There's more of predictive viewing going on. I mean, try it one time. I studied it over time. I thought, yep, that makes sense. I didn't plan to see all this. It's just the algorithm is based on what you've been listening to previously. So it suggests shows, actors, pacing, genre, they are all tested based on what you've been watching. Okay, so remember I was mentioning about trailers, I mean not trailers, about thumbnail. So thumbnails, they are A and B tested. So or A B, you can, I think they usually call it A B testing. Okay, so you will see that as well. You'll see it, I think it's on Facebook now, where you will do a testing. You see, to find out or to compare which one will perform better, and then that would, or which one will provide you with a higher conversion rate depending on what goal you want to achieve, and then you can pick one from there. So it also does data, of course, gathered data from you based on what you're likely to even look into next. So you can check with YouTube Studio. What about gaming? AI as opponent and designer. Okay, powers NPCs, difficulty levels, story branches. Okay, and it tracks players' behavior so that it can adapt the gameplay, and it can even generate levels or quests. Try using the tool Unity machine learning, the agents. AI for creators, you can generate music, visuals, scripts, remix them, of course, with the AI tools, predict, which content will perform well. You can use any of these tools, Sound Draw. There are more, don't get me wrong, but I'm just giving you some examples. Runway and Descript. Data-driven discovery. So platforms, they normally use what is called collaborative filtering plus deep learning. That's another entire aspect that we can't go into in this course. It's deep. You understand what I mean by that? So it's basically how you're behaving that is training the system, telling the AI what to do. So you are the audience, you are also the data source. They provide it to you because they have used you to train the system, and they provide it to you. If they see that you're not responding there that way again, they'll look for another option, okay, to train to provide for you, and then monitor you over the years, and then gather data again, train the machine, and then use to provide you something else. You see, okay. So what does your feed say about you? Very big question for each and every one of us. AI for content strategy. AI is able to analyze your trends, what type of hashtag you're using, your timing. Is able to also suggest titles for you, your thumbnails. And I've tried that actually with vidIQ. vidIQ, I've tried it before as well. TubeBud is a good one, as well as Copy AI, Copy.ai. So how can you monetize with AI? That is totally, a different course entirely. We're just going to do, I'm just going to give you just a bit here on this one now, and that's it. Monetization with AI. What I found out is that you just want to find out, oh, how can I monetize with AI quickly? Let's learn about it, how it's operating. Then you'll understand more about how to monetize with it. You get it? So with AI, you are able to predict what will go viral. You can automate your editing, your captions, your scheduling. Your offers can be personalized, and the merch as well. So you can use like Durable AI, Canva AI, or Kofi. But that, of course, that's more than how to monetize with AI. Okay, this is just to introduce us to what is it about AI. So who wants the AI generated questions? These are, content rather. These are the ethical questions. I think it was just there in the previous one as well. Not exactly the same though. Are algorithms fair to all creators? What happens when AI promotes harmful trends? Because you see that happening sometimes. Okay, should our platforms be more transparent? Very important questions. Cultural impact. AI shapes what becomes popular. Okay, of course, stereotypes can be reinforced, or even if it's a silent voice. Niche creators can be amplified. Okay, and of course, new genres. So we need to find out what is being gained and what is being lost. So here are some tools that you can use, for generating a track for yourself. Use SoundDraw, edit a video with Runway machine learning, TikTok creator tools you can use to analyze your content, and then try what was missed, what did it help you to do. Sorry, just need to check something here. Okay, so you can also design your own AI entertainment strategy. But think about which one do you want to use, which platform, what will you create? Because we have to, engage in creativity. What will you create or curate? How will you use AI to grow? What values will guide your contents? We have to be creative as well. But let's think about what needs to be used. Here are some future trends in AI. Emotion aware AI, interesting for music and video. There will be AI generated influencers and virtual artists. Well, I'm sure some of them are out there already. Though it's Synthesia, yeah, I remember that. Real-time audience feedback loops, interesting. Character AI, Endo. These are some of the tools we can use. So, closing. AI and data are new stage managers of entertainment. Make sure you are using them to create, connect, and challenge, not just to consume. Which brings us to the end of this unit. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.